Okay, TikTok, we're talking about the value of emotional control today. I just got off another call with one of my clients, just back here playing with the dogs. And what I'm going to tell you about emotional control and bandwidth is this, okay? When your bandwidth is tapped up with all the things you need to be doing and all the stresses and all the comparisons and all the insecurities that you're dealing with, you have very little time to have an emotional reaction, okay? I don't know anybody in the history of time that has ever had a positive emotional reaction to an emotionally charged situation. Typically, men tend to think more logically and women tend to think more emotionally, right? Their emotions come first. It's the most important thing. And everyone has the masculine and the feminine energy within them, one being emotional, one being logical, and both are equally as important. And I'll say this, for my client that told me his emotional bandwidth is really tough and he doesn't want to make an emotional decision, I'm very proud of him. He's crushing it. He just got a new job. Him and his fiance are doing big things, and it's a lot. When you live in New Jersey, New York City, you're always comparing yourself. There's always something to look at, right? You're always being stimulated by this, that, the other thing, and there's always something going on. And the biggest thing for him that I told him, how to reduce his stress levels, how to not get into an emotional state where he makes a decision or a reaction or has a knee-jerk reaction to his boss or his fiance, is by taking time for himself. I taught him something from a book called The 5 a.m. Club, and that is the 20-20-20 method. And that is simply 20 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of fitness, and 20 minutes of self-education, reading, writing, journaling, whatever it is, okay? And however you choose to do that 20-20-20 method, the book, The 5 a.m. Club, they do it at 5 a.m. and it's pretty life-changing for them. And I told him that if he wants to get to a place where he can be the best for other people, he needs to be the best for himself first thing every single day. Technically speaking, we only get one chance to wake up every single day. And most people choose to do what? Open up TikTok or open up their notifications or open up their emails. And it starts your day in a reactive mode. And I'm telling you that when you start putting your phone outside of the bedroom, in the kitchen, whatever, with an alarm for 5 or 6 or 7 a.m., whatever time you like to wake up, but as long as you take at least 30 minutes to 1 hour to yourself every single day before you deal with all of life's bullshit or your partner's bullshit or your family's bullshit, right? You take that time for yourself and you fill your own cup up and you make yourself feel good with the introspection that you have, with deepening your awareness and intuition and just education about life or your fitness levels or just meditating and thinking about all the things. If you can do that, your day will vastly improve. Your life will improve the more consistent you can do this. And soon you're going to see the stark difference between the days where you do this and the days that you don't. Okay. And it will be life-changing. I guarantee it. But that is the value of emotional control and how to not make emotional decisions. You got to fill your own cup up first, my people. All right. Like, subscribe, more. Website's in the bio. If you want to know more about me and what I do, just shoot me a message. I don't care. I'm not going to edit these anyway. So that's your TikTok for this evening. And I'll talk to you after my next client session. See you later.